Welcome to Worldbreaker Coo's Reviews. I'm your host, Worldbreaker Coo, and today we are reviewing the Marvel Legends Warlock Wave X-Men. I'm going from my least favorite to my favorite. None of these are terrible or bad figures, otherwise I would not have purchased them. The only one missing is the Old Man Logan, just because I don't find myself picking it up anytime soon. Not that it's a bad figure, it's just not my personal choice. So with that said, let's get into the countdown from least favorite to favorite. First off, we have Polaris. The reason why we start off with her here is because the mode. It's a great character. Love her. Love the hair. Love the the headpiece there. The effects decent. I don't like the body. The body should have been much more of a Miss Marvel mode rather than a teen Hawkeye body mode. It just doesn't really fit. Also, they could have used some more molded pieces to this figure. But again, I like the hair. I like the figure overall. I just thought they could have done a lot more with what they made or designed. So that's why she's my least favorite. Let's move on to the next one. Coming up next is Shatterstar. And if I was to go off of just the pieces on this costume alone, he probably would be my, one of the top three for sure. But if you factor in the character himself as well, it's just not a piece that I have to have in my collection. X-Force people, yes. So again, definitely a worthy investment, but not the best. Next up, we have Sunfire. I do really like this piece. He's very cool. Love the flame effects. Again, this is not a terrible wave. I don't get Marvel Legends that I don't like very often, except for Vance Astro. But this guy here, very nicely done. Well done, Hasbro. Love the butterfly joints. Wish they would have done this with more. And especially love the flame effects. But he is our middleman in this wave. Here we are with the top three: Cyclops, Colossus, and Dazzler. So this next pick may shock you because my third favorite of this wave is actually Colossus. He's a gorgeous figure, great mold, very well detailed. I just like everything about him, but the costume, I don't hate it. But I wish they would have gone with a more modern one that he's currently wearing, or the old school 90s. Really, the 90s would have just worked. But this one's fine. But he really lost out, not because he's not an awesome figure, because he is, and I think they did an excellent job, but because the number 2 of this wave is just that good. So, if you know me, which one of these do you think is going to be the number 2? Okay, here we have number 2, Dazzler. You might be shocked how high she got, but when you look at the figure itself, they did such an excellent job designing this. The muscles on the side, the necklace, not the boobage, all that's excellent as well. The bell bottoms, the skates, the hair, the fair faucetness, the lips, the microphone. They did an awesome job on this, and this is how you do it. If you're going to do a character from a certain era, make sure you go all out with it. So I really did like this one, which leaves our number 1 being Jim Lee Cyclops. And before you cry foul, some of you already know how much I absolutely love this character. If you watch my reviews, he was also the champion for quite a while. He's one of the reasons I got back into Marvel Legends, because I saw the 90s Rogue, which I knew they were going to do a 90s Cyclops. So had to get this wave strictly because of this figure, and the rest just kept coming up with hits. So great figure overall. If you think I'm biased, that's okay. We all have our biases, but overall I do highly recommend this wave. It's a great wave. Really appreciated all the fun I had reviewing these, and we will be looking at the Warlock next in his own review with maybe another bit of figure soon. So until next time, thanks for watching, and let's get one last group shot with everyone as I tell you all, peace and chicken grease.